Hi, I'm Tom. I'm with the Ideal 18 program. It was brought to my attention this boat has a leak. It's taking on water somewhere. So let's find the leak. There are only 4 places in Ideal 18 to leak water from. There's the keel to hull seam, there's the rudder tube, and there's the bailers. They can take on water through the bailers because of the critical joint where the hull seam meets the deck seam. That seam is always underwater. So let's go ahead and find out where this boat is taking on water from. Anytime you're working on a trailer or any boat on a trailer, it's always good to block the tires and also block the back end of the trailer. This way, as you walk around on the boat, it won't do a wheelie on you. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to raise the bow of the boat. Using the trailer dolly jack, we simply raise the bow so that the water in the hull is going to flow towards the back. Okay, so now working on the theory that where water leaks in, water will also leak out. Being very careful not to spill water into the cockpit of the boat. You take a garden hose and put it in the bilge and then turn on the water. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let this bilge fill up about halfway with water. And then we're going to find out where the leak is coming from. And now, as you can see, there's no water coming out of the rudder post, but there is water coming out of the baler. Since we didn't spill water inside the cockpit, where could it be coming from? It must be coming from the seam of the hull and the deck, which is always underwater. As you have water leaking right here, right in this seam. This is where the deck meets the hull. And when your boat is in the water line is somewhere in here with your bailers open. So that seam's always underwater, and that is where you're taking on water. Remove these 6 screws and the baler plate will come right out, allowing you to look up and see this seam inside the boat. From below the boat, you'll clean out this seam with a file till you have nothing but clean fiberglass. Then you take 4200 sealant and pack it inside that seam all the way around. Pack it in real good. Then remount your frame on the bottom of the boat using the same sealant. Replace these screws with new ones. The diameter 10, 24 threads per inch, 1.5 inches long. Using nylock nuts and washers. Be sure to push sealant into the holes that the screws are about to go into to seal that seam too. When it's all screwed back in place, reinstall the baler body and you're all set to go. Now that we've filled up the boat with water, we have to get the water out. Rather than stand here with a hand pump and build up our shoulder muscles all day long, we're going to use a good old siphon to get this water out. So you leave the hose inside the bilge and go over to the other end of the hose and disconnect it from the faucet. And remove the hose. And all the water that's in the boat will now siphon out, as long as the other end doesn't come up out of the water in the bilge. Now, to help with draining, we level the boat back out. Lower the nose so the boat sits flat and it's even. This will allow you to drain that bilge almost dry.